Let me cut across to Akshata Nandagopal. She's been tracking Prime Minister Modi's meditation at Kanyakumari. She's right there at that scenic place. Akshata, please take us through Prime Minister Modi's schedule today. He's going to be stepping out possibly at 4 p.m. That's likely the time that we hear he'll be coming out of meditation, maybe breaking his silence. We're hoping he gets to talk to you as well.
Well, Nabila, anytime now, in fact, the Prime Minister will be ending his meditation, but first making his way to the Tiruvalluvar statue behind me, that of the very, very famous legendary Tamil poet. He's going to be paying his tribute to Tiruvalluvar and then making his way back to Kanyakumari. For 45 hours now, he's been in this meditation, seated in the Vivekananda Rock Memorial, one of 6 memorial meditation halls that are there in the Dhyana Mandapam, Nabila. And of course, we've got pictures of him stepping out briefly every morning, whether it was yesterday or this morning for about 30 minutes where the sun was rising. Prime Minister Modi stepped out, was seen taking in the beautiful sights and sounds from that particular location and also performing a Surya Namaskar. Now, today, after he ends his meditation, he will visit the Tiruvalluvar statue and then from here making his way out. Not really expected to speak or interact with the media, but I can tell you that here, Nabila, in Kanyakumari, restrictions are back in place as in fact tourists were being allowed to the Vivekananda Rock Memorial till about 11 this morning. Now you've got several security measures being put in place and the entire area being barricaded across. Locals are gathering at some points hoping to catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister, but unlikely really that Prime Minister Modi is going to be stopping his car like he so very often does and meeting with some of the locals here. He's going to be headed straight back to Delhi where it's back to work, back to action. 45 hours essentially of meditation, but for 2 days he's been completely based on that one small patch of land essentially at the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. He's been maintaining in fact a very, very simple lifestyle. We're told during the 45-hour meditation he was on an all-liquid diet, very similar to what he did during the Anushtan before the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha. So now it's coming to an end. The Prime Minister also knows full well the symbolism and the significance involved in the location he's chosen, which is why it's not just about Swami Vivekananda but also about Tiruvalluvar, about the great Tamil poet who's written the very famous Tirukkural. So he's going to be paying his respects to a poet who he's spoken about several times, saying he greatly, greatly admires Tiruvalluvar, and then after that making his way back to Kanyakumari, Nabila.
Well, this is hugely significant for Prime Minister Modi. Of course, it shows his devotion and he's remained silent for 2 days. It is symbolic in the sense of the place that he's chosen where the 3 oceans come together. It's a place, it's a confluence of the 3 oceans which the BJP calls a message of symbolism of Indian unity, and that Prime Minister is really basically the face of India's a united India. If you could give us more on the politics also that comes with it, Akshata. We know that there's been heavy criticism. This is the last phase of polling today. In fact, is the last phase of polling. That his silence may also influence voters today and that it shouldn't have been given permission.
That's right, Nabila. If there's anything that's made headlines, it's, the intense political fight that's also broken out with the opposition leaders highlighting how the Prime Minister's constituency of Varanasi is also polling as we speak. And amid that, these pictures, even this morning, were released at about 9 a.m., even as polling was underway in his constituency. So there have been many, who've criticized this particular visit, questioning the timing, saying why couldn't it wait post today? Why couldn't the Prime Minister have begun his dhyanam come tomorrow from June 2nd instead of timing it to the last phase of elections, instead of timing it to the elections in his constituency of Varanasi. The silence period has been on, yes, but this is where there have been questions about whether it's a bit of a grey area, especially at the time of social media, where you have candidates who've put out their last appeal just a minute before really the silence period kicks off. But obviously, anyone who's on social media can actually go ahead and access those reactions, look at those statements, even during the silence period. So does the silence period actually work at a time of social media? Can you bar coverage of an event like this? a lot of questions obviously being raised, but so far there's been no clarity or no reaction that's coming from the Election Commission on all of the questions being raised of the opposition. And it wasn't just limited to questions here, Nabila. There were official complaints that were also filed. There were official requests put forth to bar any coverage of the Prime Minister's visit, to bar any coverage of the pictures that were put out of Prime Minister Modi's dhyanam, of his meditation, as well as of him performing the Surya Namaskar there at the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. But nothing really has come of it.
Right.
And clearly, of course, the coverage continues, pictures being released, once in about 24 hours by the PMO as well, of Narendra Modi's visit here to this iconic location.